Okay, in this video, we're going to get started on actually laying out some of the website structure. If you haven't seen my video yet on the website design documents, go ahead and view that one first, because that's what we're going to be using to sort of help us lay out the site structure. Okay, to do to create the website, we're going to select a tool. I have both the two tools I have right now for doing this are Adobe Dreamweaver and Adobe Muse. Dreamweaver has been one of the leading web development tools for many years, but since about 2012, Adobe's been advancing Muse for website design, and it's a tool that can be used with that. I guess making sites with less of a need to actually get into code. So I'm going to actually use the Muse tool for this site, and bring that up, and we'll just create a new site. There's options here. You can create it for tablet, phone, or desktop. I'm going to just start with desktop, and it'll give us the ability to change that later and make the site compatible for the other platforms as well. I'm going to leave most of these things just as default, except I'm going to increase the columns here, and these are really just you'll see later that they just help you with laying out the site, and so 5 or 6 columns will give us a good guidelines to work with. So go ahead and create that, and I can't see, I got my video thing there. This is what it starts off with, and the first thing view we're given here is the plan panel, I guess, and you can see there's different I guess you might call them phases of development. You plan, design, preview, and publish, and then after you publish, you manage it, of course. You'll find, as we develop the site, we'll be going back and forth between plan, design, preview, plan, design, preview. But right now, we're going to do this planning phase, and make my window a little bit smaller here so we can switch back and forth easier. And to do that, I'm going to go back to my design document, and that's why you should go back and review that. And if you're trying to follow along, you should do your design document at least to an outline level before doing this. So we have a home page, and I guess I should explain this a little bit better. This area was showing your website as each icon here is a page of your site, and it'll show how they're connected. Down here is a master, and that's what's we'll be editing to edit all the common elements between the different pages. I'll get into that later, though. Right now, we're just going to lay out how is the website going to be structured. And as you can see in the design document, we're going to have a summary, and our summaries in our home page. And at the same level as our home page, I'm going to put in the major categories. And as you need to think ahead of what do you want that main menu bar to look like at the top or on the side of your page, and those are the pages you're going to want to create over here. So as we hover over this, you just click the plus sign next to it. And the first one, we're going to create website development, and I can just double click in there. There you go. And then we're going to do another one and look at my design document. That's game development. Oops. And again, engineering. Again, computer science. Okay. So later on when we get into menus, we'll have either across the top or along the side of the page, we'll have our main menu bar will show these buttons, a button that corresponds to each one of these pages. To create the next level down in the site, you just click the plus sign at the bottom. In our website development, we're going to have, well, you know what? If we look at my design document, and this is another good reason to do it, is I'm finding that I have this idea that I would just want to put little tips, little tiny tidbits of information in these two categories here, and I expect maybe I'll want to do that down here. So rather than having one of those pages for each category, maybe I'll create one more top level page just for the tips. Yeah, let's do that. Let's call it Tom's Tech Tips. Or we can, yeah, that's kind of catchy. So we'll do that there. So under website development, we're going to have preparing content. Am I spelling that right? No. Okay, and also at that level, building the website. And we can come back and edit these at any time, and Muse is really great at updating everything that's associated with that name as we do that. And so that's kind of the gist of it. And I can also go over here, maybe under engineering, we're going to have a couple, physics. And electrical. And let's go over here. Under computer science, we're going to have hardware and software. I already know that under software, I'm going to have a few things. I'm going to have C, C++. Let's go a little bit of Java, and so on. I'm not going to do them all right now, but so right there, you can see that we have a whole bunch of pages already laid out, and they will be linked together when we create our menus, and you'll see that again in a future tutorial. But for right now, we'll stick with that, and in the next tutorial, we'll start to work on our master, which will start to lay out how the common theme across the site looks like. But that's it for now, so thanks a lot.